Here we are in Rush Rally 3 in a different venue than I usually display. We're doing Rallycross, which means we've got a bunch of other cars on the track with us. I'm doing Rallycross number 8. There are 6 cars on the track. This is a rather sunny track, so I thought it might display my decaling here on the car a little better. This is roof wrap number 8, those that are difficult to do. This car displays the Ethiopian flag. If you're not familiar with it, it's got 3 stripes. The green on top, the yellow down the middle, and the red on the bottom. In the center there is a big blue circle with a star, 5-pointed star. And it's got 5 rays coming out of it. This video is going to be is in 3 parts. Here I will be talking over the introduction portion while we watch a race back here on spin mode that's being replayed. I will get in this car, or I will take this car out onto this track next. I may not do as well against our competitors. I seldom do on this part of the game. You may not see many of the other competitors when I take it out. I will do it in chase mode so you can see the roof wrap a little better. And after that race is over, I will take this car out to the custom section of the game, or the customizing section, where you can actually adjust the vinyls, and we'll take a look at the decals and what makes doing the Ethiopian flag a little bit difficult. So it looks like we've completed 1 or 2 laps there. I'm gonna cut out of this race. We're not gonna continue watching the whole thing here because you don't get a very good view of the roof wrap from this low angle view. So how about we go off to the race where I don't make a great bracket. Oh, there we have it. That's the race. I hope you got a good look at the flag. Oh, actually, we're going to go take a look at the flag decals now. Go into upgrades, customize vinyls. And here we are. If you're not familiar with the Ethiopian flag, it does look very much like that. At least I hope it does. As I said, the star there in the center is somewhat difficult. And you may have noticed my car, it does have sort of a custom body scheme to go with it as well. I was going for a savanna field grass-like look to it. It almost came out more like a paintball look, however. After we take a look at how I did the flag, I may show a little bit of that as well. Took a great many deal decals to do that. Okay, here we are at the flag decals. Now, how about we take a look at the star? I'll remove the layers of anything over top of the star. Yes, I did put a star in the center. Then I put a contrasting star of the same color as the background star in the center of that. However, the star is not centered, so when you put one over top of the other, you have to move it around. And when you do this whole flag scheme, you have to make sure you've got your star in the center of the flag. It's a good idea to actually put a 3-striped flag down the center of the car to work with. It helps you create the 3 stripes. You can see how to make the 3 stripes be even from my helpful video of how to improve the Union Jack flag in real time. Now I've just added one of the bars that connects the star there by going up one decal. That is made with a square turned into a line, and you have to line it up so that it all goes across. There are 5 of those there. There's all 5 of them. I might say that looks something like a pentagram. And then the most difficult part of this, that's actually fairly easy, most of that. There are 5 rays that stick out from the corner of, I'll call it a pentagram for now, in their corners. And you have to get the right shape, it's best to use a triangle, which sticks out beyond the central circle, which is where a major difficulty comes in, because those now have to be masked. Now, to mask those, I decided to use something like these. I'll turn one of them red there. It's a tiny little thing. It's kind of eye-shaped. And it's what you do. You have to line that up with the edge of the circle and make it just wide enough so that you get the ray to stick out about as far as the points of the pentagram. Now I'll go turn that back into its native color. Actually, I'm going to turn layers off so you can see the rest of the decal package there. And I may turn some of the other ones to red, just so you can see each and every one of them has to be done. Okay, I won't do each and every one of them then. And you'll notice, if I go into layers, tap the decal below the one that masks the blue portion of the ray that sticks out from the corners there. And go down even a little bit further, you'll see the 3 rays that stick out onto a contrasting color, 2 onto the green and 1 onto the red. So beyond masking the blue, within the blue field, the end of the ray, I have to also mask where it overlaps the 3 stripes in the major portions of the flag. So we'll take one of those and turn it to pink. But we get rid of the layers. We'll turn all 3 of them into pink. There, you can see where those have to be masked outside of the circle. Now I'll see if I can get it right too. Return them back to their original colors. I may have guessed right. And there we go. That is how to do the central symbol on the Ethiopian flag. Now, if you're wondering about that look I came up with for the side, there are piles and piles and piles of this weird shaped decal here. I'll turn one of them into white. I hit the wrong space on the there. Let's bring it back. I'll turn it into white. And you can see it's a tiny little section of that whole field. Now I'm going to have to guess approximately what color that was. It's not going to matter if I get it off by a little bit. Some of these are all the same color, some of the rows. There's one row, there's another row, and there's another row, and there's another row, all the way down the body of the car. In the back of the car, I did not do the front of the car. And because I use symmetry, I added a few more of those right near the back, just over the license plate, to try to break up with the symmetry look of just a little bit. So there you have it. That is one of my Ethiopian roof wraps of this car. At some point when Rush Rally 3 has the option to make decal packs or setups available to other players in the game, I will upload one of my Ethiopian cars decal packs to that service for anybody who would like to have an Ethiopian roof wrap on their Micro Compact SS. Well, I hope you found this video enjoyable or at least entertaining. I'm going to call that it for now.